Thanks so much for having a chat with us. Very much appreciated.
Lovely to be here.
And for coming back. It was a long time. How was that break for you? Like, what did you get up to over those years?
Well, I have 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really take me away from music, but I didn't make an album for a few years.
Yeah. So was the plans in it for that kind of project, was that kind of forming over those years, or was it something where you just one day went, okay, yeah, it's time to do this, it's time to actually get back?
It's more like that, yeah.
It's like,
You know, I just waited for the right reason to make an album, you know, the feeling that I could make a good album.
And with that gap as well, I mean, anticipation rises, hype and all that sort of stuff. Is that something that you choose to harness, or do you ignore it, or do you just not see it at all?
Any bit of hype you can get, you know, really.
There's loads of hype,
that's good.
Yeah, take it, come on. Yeah.
It was just great to come back after so long and have a kind of an acceptance, you know, for where I was, because I've made a very sort of honest record in a sense of where I was in my life, and people were very accepting of it, so it was kind of a beautiful thing, but it wasn't planned.
More than accepting. Like, I was nominated for the Mercury, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So when you get that recognition, is that just like, oh my God, thank you so much? Or do you just kind of let dust off the shoulder? Like
you just get a certain amount of relief when you make a record. Like, if I'm honest, when you make a record like Hairless Toys, you do hope that it will be nominated for the Mercury, you know.
Yeah.
And people say, well, if this gets nominated for the Mercury and stuff like that, even before you get started. So it was a great relief to be nominated for it. Freedom, the ultimate freedom, then the bombshell hit.
It was an incredible year as well, because obviously Aphex Twin, who we will always claim, even though he's sort of Irish, but then at the same time, you know, Soak as well. So many Irish acts in there.
I love the way everybody keeps saying Aphex Twin is Irish.
He's Irish.
I go to
claim
Ireland
him.
and it's like, just, you know, Aphex, your man.
From Limerick. He is Irish though, kind of.
I don't know.
More Cornwall maybe, but still, he's Irish.
It's very close to Ireland.
Exactly. But yeah, with that, like, I mean, what do you think about the Irish music industry at the moment? Do you look at it? Do you listen to much Irish music?
Yeah, changing. The perception of itself, I think, is changing, right? So, because I used to always feel a little bit like people didn't really recognize, even though my name is Róisín Murphy, they didn't really think that's the type of music that an Irish artist would make. But I think that perception has absolutely gone out the window now, you know. We're not all sort of clanad. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great even. But it's not all Celtic kind of shenanigans, is it?
Yeah, we can be...
Our idea of ourselves is getting a bit more complicated as time goes by.
We can be artistic, we can be all those sort of things on another level.
Well, we always have been.
So what can people expect from a live show, because it's always something interesting?
It's very intense,
the
live show, and it's very worked, and you know, there's lots of layers. There's complicated musical layers, visual layers. There's loads of emotion. There's a few jokes, and a couple or three or few to many costume changes.
Okay, I was waiting. I was like, what is she going to say here?